The Pyraminx final is here, and it's one of the most unpredictable events of the weekend. At the top, Linquan Zhang, the Asian champion and world number 2, coming off a dominant season and aiming to take his first world title. Right behind him, Sebastian Lee, the world record holder and oceanic champion. In his first ever Worlds final in 2023, he took silver, a breakout performance he's now looking to build on. Michael Nielsen, the North American record holder, is known for delivering under pressure. He's back with something to prove. Jasper Murray, WR3, podiumed at Oceanics and is chasing a breakthrough on the biggest stage. Ezra Shear, a former world record holder returning after nearly a year away, a wild card with real podium potential. Speed, precision, pressure. This is the Pyraminx final, and it starts now.
We are back once again. Clock Finals has just finished with Anthony Stoyek taking the win ahead of Brendan Dunnigan and Volodymyr Kapustiansky. My name's Michael Tripodi. I'm here with my friend Zach Rydell here to bring you through Pyraminx Finals.
It is going to be incredible. We saw Timon Koleszycki take 5x5 with a world record average. We saw Anthony Stoyek, also from Poland, take the win in Clock Finals. And now it's time for Pyraminx.
Let's see how it all unfolds. We're billing this one as a match between the big two in this final, Sebastian Lee of Australia and Michael Nielsen of the USA. These are the two that have had major competition experience before. We saw them both in last World Championships finals, both with continental wins in their respective continents and decent placings at the World Championships as well. We are looking forward to seeing how they do in this final. We're going to pass it over to Alyssa to get us underway with the entrances.
All right, we are getting set up for Pyraminx final. These are your finalists. In our 20th seed, representing the United States, Marcus Kamen. In our 19th seed, representing China, Jiazhao Li. In our 18th seed, a 2-time world record holder, including the current single world record holder, representing the United States, Simon Kellum. In our 17th seed, a 3-time world record holder, representing the United States, Ezra Shear. In our 16th seed, the current European champion, representing the Netherlands, Jonathan Ploe. In our 15th seed, representing Poland, Jakub Hischer. In our 14th seed, representing the United States, Trip Peters. In our 13th seed, representing Canada, Mazar Hrdlicka. In our 12th seed, representing the United States, Jacob Bennett. In our 11th seed, representing the United States, Yuki Nagai. In our 10th seed, representing China, Yihang Wang. In our 9th seed, representing the United States, Kyle Mead. I want to be able to do this, one sec. In our 8th seed, representing the United States, Keon Wilson. In our 7th seed, representing the United States, Clement D. Tucker. In our 6th seed, placing 3rd at the last World Championship, representing the United States, Luke Garrett. In our 5th seed, the 3rd place finisher at NAC 2022, Carrie Creech. In our 4th seed, competing in his first World Championship final, representing the United States, David F. Andron Silva. In our 3rd seed, a one-time world record holder representing the United States, Michael Nielsen. In our 2nd seed, the current Oceanic champion, placing 2nd at our last World Championship, the current average world record holder, representing Australia, Sebastian Lee. And our 1st seed, qualifying today with a time of 1.52 seconds, representing the United States, Parker Traeger.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Here is your present in this Pyraminx finals. 5 of the competitors are not from the United States.
We are going to be seeing fireworks happen in this final.
I respect that. That one was pretty good.
I was going to say it is going to be an amazing watch. Parker Traeger, our #1 seed, a name that a lot of people may have not known about going into this final, taking the top seat, followed up by Sebastian Lee, the current world record average holder, and Michael Nielsen. He's him.
We saw Parker Traeger, you mentioned before, setting a personal record to get into this round, along with 10 of the top 13. Sorry, 9 of the top 13. Let's see if those 9 can keep the momentum coming up into this finals.
It's truly going to be an amazing watch. We see first solves coming out, starting off with Yiheng Wang, our 10th seed coming into this finals.
He's one of the few that PR'd, not the few, one of the many that PR'd coming into this finals. This semi-finals was express.
Very big pause there for Yiheng Wang, 319.
Worth
Seeing
noting.
solves come in, Simon Kellum, 279. Zhao Li, 340.
Worth noting, in the first round, only 7 competitors got a sub-2 average, but in the semi-finals, 7 competitors got a sub-2 average without even making the final round. This semi-finals was quick. These Pyraminx are speeding up during the competition. Luke with a 236. We're going to be seeing Sebastian Lee, the 2nd seed, many people's favorite to take out this win in a moment.
And now onto Michael Nielsen. Michael Nielsen, again, quite famous for taking his time to warm up, make sure that he is ready to start the attempt. He has won the Continental Championships. He has won his national championships representing the United States, but he fell short last World Championships.
He was so close last World Championships. 2+2s took him out of contention. Here he goes now. Great start, 2.19 for Michael Nielsen.
That puts him into the lead right now. Marcus Kamen up next.
I'm not sure what's going on with Sebastian Lee here, but looks like Jacob Ambrose is there, signing the back of the scorecard.
477 for Marcus. We do see off-stream Ezra Shear with a 182. I believe what happened for Sebastian, he was not ready, but the judge lifted the cover, meaning that that Sebastian is getting an extra attempt. Here we see Parker Traeger coming fresh out of New York City.
Seen Ezra Shear, a 1.82 on that first scramble. Parker Traeger taking a mental reset here, almost ready.
Before he starts, we're going to watch David Silva do his first attempt. Off stream, Kyle Mead with a 149. Fastest solve at a final so far. David Silva with a 237. Off to Yiheng Wang for his second attempt.
It's a confirmation that Sebastian Lee has indeed been giving an extra attempt.
273, quite lucky. Here we go. Parker Traeger. Can he live up to the hype?
Looked like a great start. Tips completed so fast, but he's just stopped turning the lockups.
405. This might be one of the first major championship finals that we have seen for Parker Traeger. Can he handle the nerves? Michael Nielsen warming up here.
And you mentioned it before, he does take his time.
Off stream, Keon Wilson with a 188.
And Kyle Mead with a 149.
Luke Garrett coming up to solve now. 197 for Luke, but a head shake. He feels like he knew he could do better. Still enjoying the attention from the crowd. Michael Nielsen inspecting now.
Getting a warm reception for the crowd.
Michael of the hour.
Deciding on a solution, but not the orientation. Here we go now. It looked great, 1.98. It's another sub 2 for Michael Nielsen.
Is sub 2 going to cut it, though? Sub 2 didn't even guarantee you making this finals. Why would it mean that it guarantees making the podium?
So far on that first scramble, only 3 competitors getting a sub 2, but sub 2 is more common on this second scramble. So let's see Sebastian Lee. Reminder, this is his first attempt. He has gotten an extra scramble.
Yeah, this is an extra scramble. No one else is going to see this scramble unless an extra, of course, is given. Let's see how Sebastian can perform on it.
Sebastian, known for his quick turning, can he pull it out on the world's final stage? It's a great start, 1.53. That's not the fastest solve that we've seen so far this finals, but it's an amazing start for Sebastian.
Again, it is a hot start. We're seeing Kyle Mead had a hot start with the best solve at the finals, 149, but followed up by a 235. Puzzles have been delivered. One has been delivered to David Silva here. Started out with a 237. Let's see how he can move from there. We're also going to see down at the bottom left, Parker Traeger receive a cube. We'll wait for David to do his solve. Ooh, 268. Quite lucky for David there.
Yeah, extremely lucky for David. This is going to be the first time that a lot of these competitors have seen the spotlight, particularly of a World Speedcubing Championships. Parker Traeger is one that unfortunately faltered on that first scramble. Looked like an amazing start. Tips completed so quickly, but then just locked up in the body solution.
Off stream, we also saw Zhao Li with a 190 and 196, as well as a 340.
Yep, so 196 counting for Jiaju.
Quite good pace there. Parker Traeger inspecting now.
8 seconds.
It's like a 4-tip scramble again. Tips done relatively well. 1.92.
Is it close? It's good. That is a 192 for Parker. Luke Garrett, 236.
A little minor shake of the head there for Luke.
Sebastian Lee now on his second attempt.
He's taking a few warm-up turns on his cube.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be a good one.
Sebastian Lee likes to take a few deep breaths before beginning his attempt.
Jakub Hibser from Poland, 192-205 for his second and third attempts. A 368 to start, though. That's going to be looming over him for the rest of the average.
Jakub Hibser living off the
Kyle
Polish
Mead.
vibes being exuded.
Kyle Mead, 159.
That's a counting solve for Kyle Mead, 159. That's humongous. I wonder if he knows it.
Kyle Mead is one of the most composed people I know.
Sebastian Lee underway for scramble number 2 now. This one was pretty good. We've seen quite a few sub-2s on this one. Changed his mind on the orientation at the last moment.
A big lock up there cost him sub 2, 215 there for Sebastian Lee.
1.25 for Michael Nielsen.
Michael Nielsen, 1.25. That counts as 198, and that leaves so much room for any good solves from here to count for Michael Nielsen as well.
Oh, we see some good times from the top seeds on this third scramble.
Catch a replay here. A 4-tip scramble. Effortless. There's a reason he's your U.S. national champion. There's a reason he's your continental champion in 2022. Can he bring it home? At the bottom left there, David Silva with a 216.
I've got Yiheng Wang. Unfortunately not in the picture at the moment, sitting 10th on our live standings.
Ezra Shear with a 156 on that third scramble.
So Ezra Shear counting a 1.82. He was out of practice for a little while, but he's putting himself in the conversation for a podium.
We are starting to see some best possible averages populate. Jakob Hibster with a 198 best possible average. Parker Traeger on the third. Can he find a solution and execute it as quickly as Michael Nielsen did?
So Parker has a 1.92 on the second. Underway now. There's a tip to last, 1.96, and that is a counting solve for Parker Traeger.
It's a head shake. He doesn't seem thrilled with it, but it might be enough. Ezra Shear with a 146, counting 182 and 156. Pulling ahead of the rest of the pack. 235 for Luke Garrett.
We've only seen 2 solves from Sebastian Lee so far. We've seen some very good times on this third scramble. When Sebastian's turning is on point, it is on point. Can he lock in the World Championship Finals?
On one of our man cams right now, here we see Kyle Mead currently projected to be first. Let's see what he can get on the fourth scramble. Huge lockup for Kyle, 251. That 235 is counting.
It was looking great until that rotation. Here comes Sebastian Lee. Second seed into this round. First seed coming into the whole competition. This third scramble, we've seen some good times on it. Can Sebastian capitalize? He does not start the timer. Sebastian Lee is going to count a 215 that he got on that second scramble.
Michael Nielsen in the bottom right of your screen, 185 for Michael Nielsen. Ezra Shear still projected first. Michael Nielsen, though, coming up quickly behind him.
And with that, Sebastian Lee counting the 2.15. Does that dash his hopes for a win?
David Silva starting inspection now. Parker Traeger in the bottom left of your screen, also about ready to start inspection.
Parker.
Smooth turning, big pause there. A miss, one look for David, 537.
Ezra is quietly cooking right now.
Parker Traeger with a 212. He's still in it.
Not seen Ezra so far, but here he
there,
goes. This
there
is
he is.
Fifth attempt. Counting a 1.56 and a 1.82.
A best possible average of 161 might secure it for him.
It's definitely possible for him. Could this be a fairy tale ending? A comeback for the ages? It's so fast! 1.74!
174. It's solved. Where does that put Ezra Shear?
Ezra Shear will know his average at the end of this. As soon as it gets entered, we'll give it to you. There we go, 1.71 average for Ezra. That's going to be an extremely difficult mark to beat. The one man who can do it is Michael Nielsen. He has a 1.25 on that third scramble, so he's got a lot of room to improve. His best possible average will give him the win.
He's going to need the best possible average to be able to pull off a win, or at least he's going to get very, very close to it.
1.69 is Michael Nielsen's best possible average, but it would require him to count a 1.25. So for first place, he's going to need a 1.31. Here goes Michael Nielsen. Last solve, make or break moment. He needs a fast solve for the win, 131. Can he clutch it up, as he has done many times before? It's not going to be. 2.33 for Michael Nielsen. That's his worst possible average. Going to be 2.01. Ezra Shear still in first place for the moment. But Jonathan Plug, 1.57. That's on the fourth scramble.
157, I think, puts Jonathan close to first, maybe in contention with Ezra. Sebastian Lee with a 372.
It is a +2. The world record holder is out of contention for the World Championship win. And with that, he might even be out of contention for the podium altogether.
Again, Jonathan Plew with a 157 on that last solve.
His best possible average will definitely get him the win over Ezra, but it just depends what he needs on that one. It's going to be close for the European record holder.
Parker Traeger solving up here now. 247.
But a 2.47.
It's not enough.
It's not going to be.
Ezra Shear is guaranteed to make your podium. So is Michael Nielsen. It is all going to come down if Jonathan is able to take the lead.
He only needs a 1.72. That is well within his wheelhouse. Both of his times on the last two scrambles were under that mark. But 1.27, keep that in the back of your mind. If he gets that, he goes from 16th.
1.72. 1.72, Michael.
He goes from 16th in the previous round to the world champion to add on to his European champion title from last year. This is a massive moment.
It is just a matter of time. Again, he is guaranteed. Wait, he is not guaranteed third place. He needs at least a 271 to be able to lock in the podium here. Can he do it? If not, it might go to Kyle Mead.
The pressure of that 3.70 has got to be looming over him.
You see the times up at the top left of your screen, what Jonathan needs for first and what he needs for second.
We see Jonathan practicing his tips. That's the first part of many of these competitors' solves.
This is the most important solve of Jonathan's cubing career. All hands on deck. We are ready to roll.
1.72 is the mark. If he wants to write a fairy tale finish to this world championship. If not, it's going to go to Ezra Shear, who after being out of practice comes back to his home world championships and takes the win. But here goes Jonathan Plug, 1.72. He needs this.
170.
Looks like a 4-tip scramble. That tip practice is going to come in handy. Here he goes now. It's not going to be.
It does not do it.
It doesn't happen. Ezra Shear is going to take the win.
It does get the podium. It's a tied average with Kyle Mead, but a better single. Jonathan at least makes the World Championship podium, but your world champion is going to be Ezra Shear, the man of the hour you see on stream right now. Jonathan still quite ecstatic just to see that he made the podium.
Ezra Shear, after being out of it, is a name that we've seen as the former world record holder for some time. At 1.45 average, he left the sport and has come back for a home world championships and has taken the biggest title of his entire career. Ezra Shear, the Pyraminx world champion for 2025 in Seattle.
It is fireworks. Back to back to back. Incredible finals from all of our competitors that we have seen so far on the final stages here in beautiful Seattle, Washington.
What else can you say? Ezra Shear, those 3 a.m. practice sessions back in the day.
It's all paid off. You know what's really freaking me out, Michael? He looks calm. It's like he knew this was going to happen.
He put in the hard yards back in the day. Who knew that a year later, 2 years later, that's when it would pay dividends. Ezra Shear gets the title that he has deserved for so long, the world champion title. 1.71 the win. We had 7 people getting sub 1 in the first round.
Ezra Shear, you are our Pyraminx world champion. How does that sound to you?
It sounds great. I haven't practiced at all for the last year. I kind of quit cubing, so I feel like I don't deserve this. But it's really awesome either way.
You came on the stage, you put down 5 solves that made you the world champion, so you absolutely deserve it. Okay, so I'm hearing for the first time that you haven't really been practicing for the whole year. So coming into this week, what was your mindset?
Well, I wasn't sure I was going to come, but I was registered, and I thought it would just be cool if I could make finals one last time. Like, just to be up here one last time would be awesome. And I ended up getting up here, and that's really all I cared about. And so this is just extra. This is awesome. Like, it's just really cool to be in front of you guys, and thank you guys so much.
Ezra, I'm sure there are some shout-outs you want to give, so give me some shout-outs. This is a world championship.
Well, I got to say hi to my brother Avi, and my mom and my dad, my brother Eitan. And, yeah, they should be watching at home probably, so it's really cool.
Ezra, congratulations. Give it up for our Pyraminx world champion, Ezra Shear.